Hi guys, this is going to be a step-by-step tutorial on double doors, mainly for my benefit, so I remember how to do them instead of spending 10 minutes trying to figure out each time I want to do them. This is my inventory edit test area. I got some booster cart trials set up. I'll show you that in a later video. Basically, my theory is anywhere inside this fence I can use inventory edit, and the rest of the world I'm not allowed to. And the floor is now diamonds. Nothing? Okay. That was stupid. Alright, so I need some doors to keep out the damn farm animals. Hate those things. So put a couple doors here. Metal doors, obviously you can't open unless you have some sort of device to open them. And double doors, whether wood or metal, are weird. And I'll show you why. If you put torches under both, if you supply power to both of them, they are opposite, whereas the right door when it's powered is open and the left door when it's powered is closed. Unpower the right door, it closes. Unpower the left door and it will open. So that makes it a little annoying to set up double doors that work together, but it's not too bad. I like to use torches under both doors. It makes it easy to hide the redstone dust instead of having double thick walls or something like that. But so if we put torches under both doors, obviously we need to get this one to shut to start with. So all we need to do is turn off that torch, which is not too bad of a task. I'll open things up a little bit here. And to disable a torch or turn off a torch, all you need to do is supply power to a torch. And I'll supply power. What the hell are you doing? I'll supply power by using a redstone torch and running a line of dust to the bottom of the block where the torch that I want to turn off is. So now both doors are closed. I have one torch on and one torch off. Both doors are closed. So let's put some switches. Get rid of this box. Make it easier to run around. Alright. Let's put some switches, or some plates rather, so we can open the doors. Obviously they don't work now because there's nothing, they're not hooked up to anything. So let's change that. Let's see, over this way. Open things up a little bit, close them off later. The plates are directly underneath these two diamond blocks, so we need to put dust directly underneath. And if the dust is one block down directly underneath the plates, it will be activated when the plates are pressed. So now we need to take this dust that is activated by the plates, and to open this door we need to turn off that torch. So that's easy to do. We'll just supply power to it from the pressure plates. So when the pressure plates are pressed, this line of dust will light up and that torch will go off, and that torch will come on and the door will open. On the left side it's a little easier. We'll just run a line directly to the block, underneath the block that has the torch. So when this line is activated by the plates, that torch will go off, the door will open. Let's see if I'm correct in that. Theoretically both doors should open. Yes. Either plate will work because the line runs under both doors. Okay, well, that's cool, but how do you open the door from the outside without letting mobs in? The way I like to do it is, damn it, stop doing that. Putting a block over here. You can put a switch on there, but it makes it a little harder to hide the dust. Even this, you have to have a block behind here to hide the dust, but that's okay. So we're going to have a switch there, and we need to put some dust under that switch to activate when the button is pushed. So if you were to take this dust and run it straight over to our main line of dust from the plates, just hook it directly into that line, it'll work just like the pressure plates. So that would work, but then you have to race to get in there, which can be difficult if you don't have your button like right on top there and run through. Or you could stand here and push the button and back in, but it's just kind of awkward. So we'll add a little memory thing. It's not my invention. I got this from other videos, but it's pretty easy to do. Main reason for this video is to help myself remember each time, so I always forget how to do it. We need to take this dust and we need to run it back into here, and we'll open this up, give ourselves some room. I'm going to make some room for the memory part of this. Let's see, dust there, activated by the switch. Go down here, go down one more level, and we're going to put a torch here to be activated, and one more, excuse me, deactivated. So when we push the button, this torch will go off, and that goes on. Well, that doesn't do any good over here because we need this to be off and then turned on. So let's add one more. Go back one. No. All right. Torch there. We want to turn that torch off to keep everything in the right status. So we'll take power from that torch, apply it to this torch, and it'll keep off. If we push the button, the line of dust is activated and turns that torch off, which lets that torch come on, and then it goes off. So nice if it lasted a little bit longer in a second, but that's okay. So if I run it directly to the doors, it'll work just like if I ran the dust directly to. All we did is we added an extension. Basically, if you wanted to put your button a long ways away for some reason, you would just add a few of these 15 blocks apart and you'd be fine. But what we want to do is we want to have this torch stay activated once the button is pushed, so the doors will stay open until we can get through them. So that's pretty easy. We're going to take dust from the second torch here, and we are going to run it to the first torch to keep it from turning back on once the button is released. And I did that again. So to run power from this torch, you put it on the same block, and then we'll run it down below to the bottom of this block. That way when the button is pushed, this torch will go off, this torch will go on, supplying power back to the first torch, which keeps it off. And in the meantime, this goes on, which opens the doors. So this, now the doors are open, and they'll stay open forever, so that can be a problem. So what we need is a way to get the doors to close after we go through, and we'll use the pressure plates to deactivate this torch. But I can't do that now, because if I push the pressure plates now, this line is already lit up and it's not going to do any good. So we've got to adjust this. We've got to have this work independently of that line. And so what we'll do is we'll take the dust from here and we'll run it over to this torch here, which will activate the left, or actually the right door. So now when this torch comes on, that torch will go off, that torch will go on, the door will open. Now we need to run dust this way to the bottom of that torch to open the other door. So now this will work just like our last setup, where the doors will stay open forever until this torch goes out. in which we need to turn that out by using the line of dust back here that is attached to the pressure plates. So we need to turn this torch off to close the doors. Until this torch goes off, the doors will stay open. So we need to run a line to the bottom of this, and we need to hook this line up to that line back there. So we got to go a little bit out of our way here. So we go back here. And run the line from here to this line. We can't hook it directly to this block or it'll interrupt the power to this torch here. So when the plate is pressed, this line will light up and deactivate this torch, theoretically. So now when I push on the plates, it should close the doors. Still works opening up. Push the button. They stay open until you cross the plates. So that's the gist of it. Cover your floor with dirt again, making sure not to block off any of the lines. If you put a block one up and one over from here, you'd be in trouble. If the line was going this way, it'd be fine there. But if you put a block here, now you've just destroyed that link. So you got to be careful where you put your dirt and make sure you don't cover anything that's in use. So there you go. Good luck, and thanks for watching.